Hello and welcome to the Verbling class. My name is Nate. I'll be your teacher tonight. Tonight will be a reading class. The name of the story that we'll be reading and working with is called Secret Talent. And it's a short story. What we'll be doing is doing a little bit of reading, listening skills. You'll be able to fill in the blank, and we'll work on spelling, and it'll be an all-around great lesson for you to improve your English. I'd like to invite everybody to download the fill-in-the-blank file for the class. There's a link located on the Verbling page, right where you go to join the class, and it's a file to help you. So thank you again for being here. I think tonight's class will be a fantastic class for us, and I'm very grateful to have you here joining me tonight. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Hanging in there. It's been a good day.
Yeah, it's very cold here, so.
Really? Where are you at?
In Tampico, Mexico.
Really? Well, I tell you, I'm in Nevada in the United States, and it's very cold here too. Let me look at my thermostat. It's been below freezing for quite a few days. How cold is it in Tampico?
10 degrees Celsius.
10 degrees Celsius?
Yeah, but here I live in the coast, so that's really cold here.
Oh, because it's humid also.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
that would be
the
cold.
average weather is like 25, 30, so it's very
Oh,
cold
wow.
for us.
So you're not going to go swimming today, huh?
No.
Wow. Well, take care. Keep bundled up. You know, they say wear a lot of layers. That helps.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's nice to have you joining the class. Thank you. Hi, Hassan. How are you tonight?
Hi,
It's good to see you. Thank you for joining class.
thank you too.
Where are you joining us from?
I'm from Palestine.
From Palestine? Fantastic. What time is it in Palestine right now?
7 a.m.
Oh, well, good morning then. I would say good night, but it's good morning for you.
Good morning.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, Hashem. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. What about you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there. I appreciate you joining class tonight. I don't think I've had you in one of my classes before, have I?
Yeah, no, it's my first time I see you here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope you feel welcome and like to participate. Whenever you have a question or anything, just feel free just to jump right in.
Okay, thank you.
Where are you joining us from, Hashem?
From Egypt.
Egypt. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining class. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And you from where?
I'm from the United States in the state of Nevada.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty dry place. It's like deserty, but that's where I live. So, hello, Julia. How are you tonight?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Great, thank you. Where are you joining us from?
I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Buenos Aires. Yo viví en Buenos Aires hace mucho
Oh,
tiempo.
really?
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining class tonight. Appreciate it. I think you're the second or third person I've met from Buenos Aires here on Verbling.
Yeah, there's a lot of people from here.
That's because you're also nice.
Oh, thank you.
Porteña.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Kareem. How are you tonight? Kareem, can you hear me? Okay, well, maybe Kareem will join us a little bit later. Already met Lendit. Lendit is joining us from Mexico. Happy to have you here, Lendit. Hey, Maria, how are you? Maria Jose.
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm great, thank you. Where are you joining class from tonight?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia, excellent.
Yep, and it's a little late here, but I like a lot your classes, so I wait for it.
Well, thank you so much for joining class. I hope that you enjoy it tonight.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, I see on the chat that Kareem, you're having a problem with your microphone. Just keep working on it, Kareem. We hope to have you with us soon. And Ras, you're back with me again. It's been a long time since I've had you in one of my classes. How are you doing?
Hi, Nate.
Good to see you.
I'm fine. I'm doing well. Actually,
Wonderful.
I'm finding I'm in search of job in these days. That's why
Oh,
I'm not able to connect with that.
I'm
So,
sorry. Well,
¿qué
good luck
pasó?
with that.
¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, give up, Hassan. Are you still in New York?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good luck. Good luck. Hope you find a
Yeah,
job soon. And it looks like my friend Laura just joined. How are you, Laura? Laura is from Costa Rica. Nice to have you joining. And I think our last spot was just filled by Canticorn. Hello, Canticorn. How are you tonight? Maybe she can't hear us. Okay. Well, we're going to get started tonight. We're going to be reading a story. If you haven't downloaded it yet, there's a link on the VerbLink page, or I'll put the link there on the chat. I'd like to invite everybody to open that page. That's going to be the text that we use for our conversation, and I hope that by reading out loud and trying to write the words, we'll be able to learn a lot of new vocabulary and have a good discussion. Okay? Okay, Maria Jose, I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I'd like to ask everybody, first of all, to think, do you have any special talents or a secret talent? First of all, what is a talent?
Some kind of gift.
Okay. Any other definitions for talent?
Something that you are good at.
Okay. Something you're good at. Maybe you have
Gifted.
skill in it.
Gifted skill.
Gifted skill. Okay. What would you say are some of your talents?
Very difficult question.
It is a well. Hey, I've got to say, Roz, if you're getting ready to do some job interviews, you want to be able to say some talents you have, right?
Yeah, I have a in my CV blah blah blah, but when someone asks me that what is your talent, then I get confused. What to say?
Well, you know, everybody does have talents. Everybody has something, at least one thing, and it's wonderful to have talents because they're useful in helping other people. So let's kind of look deep now. Julia, tell us what's one of your talents.
I think that self-description are not very honest, but I think I'm good at designing.
Oh, what kind of designing?
Like I really enjoy doing posters in Photoshop or Illustrator.
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah, because I'm studying graphic design, so I
That's
think,
great.
yeah.
I was just
think-
I was just looking actually online today at a program. It was a free one I could download, and I was thinking I want to learn how to use that. It was about, you know, digital imaging and photo and stuff like
yeah.
that. Fantastic! What a great skill! Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Hesham, what would you say is one of your talents?
I make music and
โอ้อู้แล้วมันได้ยินนะ
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I make music and I'm good at debating, but in Arabic, my native language.
Oh, okay. So you feel comfortable debating and you like to make music?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you have any? Have you ever recorded music, like to
Yeah.
sell or in performances?
Yeah, I have my iTunes profile.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
บักแต่ตัวเก่า
I'd like
อ๋อ
to.
teacher
Hello. How are you tonight?
hello teacher
Welcome to class.
can you you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. Welcome to class. I'd just like to remind everybody to please, when you're not speaking, let's keep our microphones muted, and that will help us to keep the class flowing smoothly.
Oh.
Okay. And thank you for joining us.
Sorry, I don't have a microphone.
You must, because you're speaking to us. You know, right above the Verbling chat, there's a button where you can mute your microphone. Okay. Really quickly before we move on, Hesham Yi in the Verbling chat has requested that you sing just a little bit.
What? Sorry?
Someone in the chat box has asked if you would be willing to sing just a little bit.
No.
No? Okay, well, it's worth asking, right? Okay, maybe later, maybe later. Hassan, what's one of your talents?
I have a very good memory.
Oh, wonderful.
And I don't know what else.
Okay, well, having a good memory, that's definitely a wonderful thing. It's fantastic. Laura, what's one of your talents?
I'm good doing crafts. I think is the name. Crafts.
Crafts? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, like making things with your hands?
Yes.
Wonderful.
So good. Yes.
That is a good skill. Wonderful.
Yes.
Excellent. Does anyone else have a talent they would like to share before we begin reading?
I think I
Reading. Hi.
sorry.
Go ahead, Ross.
Yeah, I think I can play. I'm a player, and I can play soccer, and I am a very good cricketer.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Wonderful. So, you know, I want to tell you, Roz, you wouldn't want to say you're a player. You'd want to say you're an athlete, probably.
Yeah.
Athlete, yeah.
And I can eat.
Oh, and you can eat?
Eating is also a talent.
Hey, I tell you, I have a great talent of eating also.
Everybody, I think.
Yeah, everybody does. Yeah, you're right. Well, fantastic.
It's a talent.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at our story, and once again, I'm gonna put a link to the document we're going to use, and I'd just like to have everybody open that up. I'm going to read through this story very quickly, and there are several blanks, and what we'd like to do is, if you have a piece of paper that you can use, just try to write down what are some of the words you understand in the blanks, okay? You know, before I start reading, we seem to have a lot of interference. Could I ask everybody to mute their microphone? I think I have an idea who it might be. Canticorn? We really kind of need you to mute your microphone. It's causing a lot of static for the other students. Okay? So if we could have everybody please mute their microphone, we'll be able to hear the reading more clearly. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't have.
In the upper right-hand corner, there's a small icon, and if you click on that, you can mute your microphone. You do have one inside of your computer, obviously, because we can hear you. Okay. And, you know, maybe Kareem, I think yours also is maybe giving us a little static, so I'm going to mute you for right now. But when you get them worked out, please let us know, okay? So I'm going to start reading. Here we go. Does everybody have a pencil ready to write your answers down? Pencil or a pen? Awesome.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Okay, wonderful. All right, here we go. The first time I'm going to read it very quickly. Just do your very best, okay? All right.
Sorry, what I should write here? Sorry.
If you look at the document, you will see there are some blanks.
Yeah.
I'm going to read. Yeah, I'm going to read the complete story, and you want to try to fill in the blanks.
Okay.
All right. So here I go. A secret talent. Eve is excited to go to her first Dylan Wyman concert in New York. Dylan Wyman is Eve's favorite singer. In fact, Eve tells her mother, Jeanine, Dylan Wyman is her favorite person. When they're about halfway to New York, Jeanine hears a weird noise. Oh no, she says, realizing they have a flat tire. There isn't much room on the side of the road, but Jeanine pulls the car over and climbs out. Sure enough, their right rear tire is completely flat. Jeanine opens the trunk to get the jack and a spare tire. Traffic continues to whiz by at 70 miles per hour. Mom, are we going to die? Eve asks. She's really scared. Don't worry, honey. I'll be quick, Jeanine says as she starts to jack up the car. Wow, Mom, how do you know how to do this? Eve is shocked at her mother's secret talent. Then Jeanine takes off the flat tire. Wow, Mom, how do you know how to do that? Jean asks in wonder. Jeanine just laughs and she puts the spare tire on. Eve says, Mom, who are you? The entire tire change takes only 10 minutes. They both climb back into the car, and Jeanine says, I'm so sorry, honey, but we can't drive all the way to Albany on this spare tire. We're going to have to stop and buy a new tire. We might be late for your concert.
I have
That's okay, Mom, Eve says. You're my favorite person now.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I didn't get all of them, but I get most.
you got most of them?
Yeah.
Why don't you count? Everybody, let's count how many blanks you were able to fill in. And then go ahead and write that number or type that number into the Verbally chat. I just want to see where we're beginning at.
เขาข้ามไปเฮียนวันเสาร์หน้าเนี่ยเฮียนอย่างวันเฮียนวันเสาร์อีวะ
Okay. You got most of them? Julia, you got 21? Wow.
Yep.
That's great. Hassan got 8. Anybody else have a number? How many you got? 10 maybe for Kareem? Okay.
เฮียนอย่างวันเฮียนวันเสาร์อีวะ
Julia, you got 21? Wow.
Yep.
That's great. Anybody else have a number? 19, 18. 10 maybe for Kareem? Okay.
เฮียนอย่างวันเฮียนวันเสาร์อีวะ
Okay. $19. Okay. Oops. I am so sorry. I think I just did something. Oops. I kicked him out.
Accident, no problem.
Okay. Sorry about that. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. And there. Okay. Sorry I had to do that, but we just need to keep the sound going for everybody. Okay, so a lot of people are getting 20 in the teens. Okay, that's good. Let's talk about the vocabulary before we go on. and look at it again. Let's take a look at the text. And I want to know, are there any words that you did not understand? It's my job to help you. If you don't know a word, please don't be shy. Just say, hey, what was that word? I'm not sure what that means, and I'd be happy to help.
To wheeze.
Okay, let's...
I'll write it, yeah?
Yeah, let's... why don't you go ahead and write them in a side. Okay, I see Hesham put to whiz. Whiz means like to speed by. Like that. So you could say a car would whiz by, or a motorcycle whizzes by. That's just another way of saying it goes by very quickly.
Okay.
Okay? That's a great question. Anyone else have a question on any of the vocabulary?
No.
No. You guys are good then. Everybody got them all? Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks then.
Okay.
All right.
Let's read it one paragraph at a time, and as you read, fill in the blanks as you believe they should be filled in. Who would like to be our first reader tonight?
Me.
Okay. Go right
Okay.
ahead. Was that you, Danny?
Yeah. First sentence. Yeah. Eve is excited to go to her first Dylan Wayman concert in New York.
Okay. Please continue. We'll do the whole first paragraph.
All right. Dylan Wayman is Eve's favorite singer. In fact, Eve tells her mother Janine Dylan Wayman is her favorite person.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and write the words in the chat to make sure that we're spelling them right. If we're working to learn, we want to make sure that we do it correctly. So would you go ahead and, since you kind of read that one, would you type in the way that you spelled the first three words? While we're getting those typed in, Alejandra, I'd like to say welcome to class. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're getting excited typed in. That is correct.
Excited. I cannot type on the blank. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I don't think you'll be able to type in the blank. Just please
But
type in the Verbling chat.
In the chat. All right.
Yeah, we'll just do it in the chat. Maria Jose and Kareem have also put concert. Very good.
Excited.
And person. Very good. Excellent spelling. So far I see everybody has it correct. Wonderful. Okay. So let's move on to that second paragraph then. The one that starts with the word when.
Okay.
Julia, would you like to read that one?
Okay. Well, it says, when they're about half an hour to New York, Janine hears a weird noise. Oh no, she says, realizing that they have a flat tire.
Excellent. Very nice. And,
Shall I write the words?
yes, please. Yeah, yes, please. So yeah, when they're about halfway to New York, Janine hears a blank noise. Oh no, she says, realizing they have a flat blank. Let's take a look at what we have. Half hour, very nice. Weird, yes. And tire, excellent. Flat tire, weird, yes. So far, everything I see in the chat looks very good. You guys are doing a good job. Let's go ahead and continue to the third paragraph, the one that just starts with a blank. Would anyone like to volunteer to read?
Really isn't much room in the side of the road, but Jeans pulls the car over and I forgot. And pull it out, right?
Just let me see here. Okay, so there isn't much room on the side of the road, but Janine pulls the car over and
climb out.
Climbs out. Very good.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Sure enough, the right rear tire is complete flat.
Very good. Go ahead and type in what you believe are the answers to that section. I'd like everybody to type what you thought was the first word of that section. I think there might be some confusion with this one.
Really isn't, I think.
Okay.
Oh, really, or that? Or...
Actually, the answer...
It.
There.
There.
Oh, there.
Yeah, so what I said, I know I said it pretty quickly. I said, there isn't much room on the side of the road.
Okay. There.
Okay? So there isn't much there isn't much room on the side of the road.
There isn't much room inside the road, but...
And so, Janine... What's the next
Climb.
word?
Climb.
Okay. I'd like to see what everybody has for that one.
What is climb out?
To climb, really to climb is like to go up, like you might climb a mountain. Trepar, okay? But when you say you're going to climb out of a car, that just means to get out of a car, to exit the car. It's another way to say that. Okay.
Okay.
I would like to show everybody. This is actually the answer right here. Climbs.
Oh, with eyes, yeah.
Yeah. When we when we're talking in third person, or excuse me, you know, when we're talking about one person, a man or a woman, and it's in the present tense, it is very common to have an S at the end of that verb. So we might, we might say reads, walks, eats. All of these end in the letter S if it's third person. Okay.
All right.
So that's something that we can work on. Eats.
Out, it's like pull out, climb out.
Climbs out means exits. She exits the car.
Pull out.
Where are you looking at, Hashem?
Pull out. Someone pull out the car.
Yeah, pulls out the car. Pulls out the spare tire. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You know, your microphone's very quiet, like right now. I don't know. You can turn that up a little bit. It's very, very soft.
Yeah. Not clearly.
And then the last sentence was, sure enough, the right rear tire is completely flat.
Completely.
Completely flat. Yes.
Completely, yeah? Completely.
Like this. Why doesn't everybody write what they have? Let's take a look. Completely. Yeah, Julia, you were right. Completely, just like that. Completely.
Completely.
Which means like completely. That means entirely. Okay. All right, let's read the next. Whoever reads next, go ahead and let's read where it says Janine and Mom and Don't Worry. You can read the next 3 sections. If there's not a volunteer, I can call on somebody, but if somebody would like to take a turn, you can go ahead. Laura, would you mind reading?
It's because I have a problem. I didn't get any word of that part.
Oh, okay. No problem. Maria Jose, would you like to?
I miss one blank. I don't have the word.
That's okay. That's no problem.
Okay.
We're all learning, no problem at all. Just do your best. That's no problem at all.
First.
So, Janine blank the trunk to get the jack and the flat tire. Traffic continues to whiz by at 7 miles per hour.
Very good. It's 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Would you like to read another line?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's take a look at that. Janine blank the trunk to get the jack and the blank tire. Janine, what is that first blank?
Opens.
Opens.
Very good, Julia. Opens. Opens the trunk and gets the
And
Maria Jose guesses flat. Actually, the answer here is spare tire. Do you know what a spare tire is?
Spare tire? No, I don't know.
Okay.
Is Mike working good now?
Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. We can hear you much better. Thank you.
A spare tire, it's like additional tire in your car.
Very good. Very good. Many cars in like the trunk area, there's a compartment where you can put an extra tire for an emergency. And that's called a spare tire. Or sometimes people will just say the word a spare. They'll say, do you have a spare? That means do you have an extra tire? Okay, so that's what that's using for there. That's what that's using. Traffic continues to whiz by at blank miles per hour.
What is blink?
A blank
is
is just, I'm saying blank.
not
because that's
answer.
what it's- Yeah.
Okay.
Not yet answer.
My bad.
No, that's fine, no problem. Okay, Maria Jose put 70.
75 or 70?
It was at 70 miles an hour. That
70 miles.
That sounds very close to 17, doesn't it? Can you hear the difference? 70, 17. 70, 17.
17, 70.
70, 17. In 70, a lot of people pronounce it almost like there's the letter D in that word. 7D, 70. But it's actually written with a T. 70. Okay? And then 17, of course, is that. They're very similar. They sound very, very similar. Okay, let's go. Let's keep reading. You guys are doing a great job. Doing a very good job. Okay, so the next reader, let's read where it says mom and the paragraph that says don't. That'll give us 3 spaces. Do I have a volunteer who'd like to read this one?
Can I read?
Of course. It would be our honor to hear you read. Thank you.
Mom, are we going to die? Eve asked. She is really scared. Don't worry, honey. I will be quick. Janine says as she starts to make up her car.
Very good. So, Mom, are we going to
die?
Eve asks. She is
Shocked or
blank scared. What did we get for that? Mom, are we going to die? Eve asks. She is blank scared.
Really? Really scared.
Really scared. Excellent. She's really scared. And Kareem has typed it in there already. Excellent. And let's go on to the next one. She is really scared. Then we go, don't blink, honey.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. That's a very
Don't
common
worry.
phrase. Don't worry, honey.
I will quit.
I'll be quick.
I'll be quick. Janine says, as she starts to...
Jack up. Jack.
Jump up. Jack.
Jack up.
Yep, jack up the car.
Jack up.
Jack up. What is
You know
jack up?
What does it mean jack up?
Jack up, in a car there's a mechanism, and usually you can pump it and it raises up the car so that you can take the tire off of it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
You put it underneath the axle of the car and you pump it, and then a thing will lift up the car so that you can take off the tire. That's called a jack.
Okay.
And so, since it's called a jack, they say, I'm going to jack up. That means to lift up the car. Okay?
Okay.
So that one, I'm going to jack up the car. So she jacked up the car. She starts to jack up the car. Next section, and we're going to be done here soon. We're getting right through this. So, someone can read.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Go right ahead. Starting with wow.
Well, Mom, how do you know how to do this? Eve is shocked at her mother's secret talent.
Talents.
Excellent. Eve is
Shocked.
Shock.
shocked
Shock.
Shock.
like this. Do you see where I wrote it in the chat? Eve is shocked.
Shock. Alright,
Shock?
with ED, yeah?
Yeah, with ed. Now this is a common suffix. Ed is a very common suffix in English, and it sounds like this: shocked. Shocked.
Shock.
It almost sounds like the letter T, right? Shocked.
Shock.
Or if I
Yeah.
say this, I would say walked.
Walk.
Shock.
Okay,
Shocked.
or let me think of another one.
Work.
Talked.
Talk.
Okay. Yeah, so Mauricio is writing on there. It sounds like
Talk. So like shock.
shocked, written like that. That's not the correct spelling. It's spelled like this. But it does
Shocked.
sound, it sounds just like the letter T, shocked.
Shock.
Okay? Yeah, feel free to go ahead and practice it. Shocked.
Shock.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Ed.
Yeah. Mauricio, you're good. Thank you for that help. That was good to spell it out like that. So, when words end in ed, remember it sounds like the letter T a lot of times.
Shock.
Shocked. Excellent. Good phonics. Okay, so, well, Mom, do you think, how do you know this? Eve is shocked at her mother's
Shocked.
secret
Shock.
Talents.
Talent.
talent.
Talents.
Talent.
Talent. Yeah.
Talents. Yeah. Talents.
And that's what we're talking about tonight, right? So, what does that mean? She's shocked at her mother's secret
Alright.
talents. What does that mean?
Does he just
Different
wonder
opinions.
that the mother have some talents? Can
Yeah, what were the talents
do
that
that.
the mother had that she didn't know she had?
Changing
Can
a flat tire.
Right. You know, maybe she thought, oh, wow, my mom, she can't do that, you know. But when there was a problem, the mom was able to change it with no problems. She was
Yeah.
very skilled. It was a secret talent. They call it, she said it was a secret talent because she just didn't know about it. Okay?
Okay.
Wonderful. So let's finish this story off. Let's see how it ends, okay? Who'd like to read the rest of it?
Me?
Okay. You get the grand finale.
Oh, To the end?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
If you
much.
like, you can
Oh,
go
wow.
ahead.
That's too much. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, just do a couple lines, I guess. I'm sorry.
Okay. Then Janine takes off the flat tire. Woman, how do you know how to do that? Eve asks in an I don't know that word.
Wonder.
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 Thanks.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Excellent. So keep going. If you want to do another, that's fine.
Okay. Janine just
I
no.
don't know this
Okay.
one also. Jenny
That's
just
it.
Was that a tricky one? Okay.
That's it.
Janine just Laos.
Laos? What?
Yes. Alejandra, you're right. Alejandra, where are you from? We never got to
Venezuela.
meet you first.
I'm
Venezuela.
from Venezuela.
Mucho gusto. Okay.
Encantada.
Laughed.
Laugh.
Like that.
Oh, like smile, yeah? Like.
Yeah, well, it's not just smiling. Laughing is making the sound like ha 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 ha. Okay.
Nate, how to spell late, talented?
Excuse me, Hesham?
How to pronounce
Laughed.
talented and played?
Okay, so first one, talented. Sounds like this, talented. And then this word, laughed. It actually sounds like laughed.
Laugh.
Laughed.
Loud.
Not laughed, laughed.
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 Sounds like L-A-F-T. Laughed.
Laughed.
Laughed. Okay. Very good. You guys are doing great. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. Laughed.
Played.
Laugh.
Laughed.
Laugh.
Laughed. Very good.
It's a voiceless.
Yes. We're getting all kinds of practice tonight. That's good. Yeah, that's what it's for. Fantastic.
How to spell? How to pronounce the played? Played.
Played?
Yeah. I pronounced it right.
You did pronounce it very well. Played. Canthacorn, I see you're saying you don't know your phonetics. No problem. That's why we're here, is to practice. So I'm happy you're in class. Thank you for joining. So let's take a look. I almost made Julia read like 5 paragraphs. where are we at now? What line are we on? On the entire? Okay, the entire tire? Okay. Who would like to read here? That's a good paragraph.
The entire tire will take only 10 minutes. They both climb back into the car, and Jeannie say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah. But we didn't drive all the way to Albany on
Albany.
But we can.
Albany is a city in New York.
Albany. Okay.
Albany.
On this spare tire.
Albany on this spare
Albany
tire.
on.
Yeah, Albany on
On this spare tire.
Blah blah blah. Spare
Very
tire.
good. Okay, so let me see here.
We're going to have to stop and buy a new tire.
Yeah,
Welcome.
on this spare tire. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth to see the real one.
We're going to.
We're going to have to stop. Very good.
We might be late for your concert.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and write the words you think are in those blanks.
The first one, the entire chains, I think.
Chains?
Change or what?
Chain stays.
The entire tire change.
Chains.
This change like that. This is
Change.
actually a
Change.
noun. This is actually a noun here. A tire change is like the process of changing that tire. They call it a tire change. Okay?
Okay.
So the entire tire change
Chains.
takes
Based
only
on it.
10 minutes. They both climb back into the car, and Janine says, I'm so...
So sorry, honey.
Very good. Sorry, honey. But we
Can't.
Can, yeah.
can't. Very good.
Can drive.
Oh, the
We
way
can't
to
drive all the way to Albany.
Oh,
on-
I think can, or can't, yeah?
Can't, yes.
Can't.
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 Yeah.
I hear some UK people say can't.
Yes.
Yes,
in
can't,
UK,
and then
yeah,
can't.
absolutely. In UK, it would probably be more like can't.
So we can see the difference between can and can't. If
Yes.
can't is cannot do, if it can is can do, yeah?
Yeah, can, able to do, it's possible. Can't is
Can't.
cannot.
Cannot.
Or in Great Britain, it would have an accent like can't.
Can't.
That sounds strange to me. I'm not a king, so I would speak like. I'm not famous enough to speak like that. I can't speak like that.
I think you can't.
You are our king.
Can't.
I can't. Okay. It sounds like
Yes, go
Arnold.
ahead.
It sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger to me.
Schwarzenegger, yeah?
I
Yeah.
can't.
Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So on.
Let's
Wow.
continue.
Yeah, let's keep going. On this spare tire. This spare tire, like that. Okay.
We're going
Spare
up,
tire.
left.
We're going to have.
We on what? On this?
This
We're
spare
going
tire.
to have.
We're
Or
going,
going-
and then we're going to have to
Stop.
stop and buy a new tire. We might be late for your.
Concert.
Yep, excellent, wonderful. We might be late for your concert. And remember, the girl said that the man who was doing the concert was her favorite person, so the mom feels bad. The mom feels sad. Okay? And so it ends. What a nice ending. That's okay, Mom, Eve says. You're
You are
my...
my favorite
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 person
person
now.
ever.
now.
Yes. Oh, and a happy ending. You're
Happy
my
ending.
favorite.
Finally, yeah?
Yeah, like this. You're my favorite person now.
My favorite person now.
Okay, so not bad. So I just have a couple questions I'll ask about the story, just to see how our comprehension was, see how much we understood, and then we'll talk a little bit. You guys are a wonderful class. You're great.
Yay!
Yeah, give
Really?
yourself a hand.
Hooray!
No, I love it. Okay, so my first question. Where were they driving to? Try to look in that
Albany.
story.
Albany. In New
Excellent.
York.
Yeah, excellent.
New York.
Yep, New York, Albany. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you something right now.
That's a motorbike.
That
I don't
is
know.
There's a link. I just put a link to the story that you can get that has everything. Okay. Poor Kareem. Yes, Kareem, you're innocent now. We know you're good. All right. So they were driving to Albany. Very good. How did they fix the flat tire? So here's the question. Name
Uh,
important to fix a flat tire.
Spare tire.
Spare tire, excellent. Anything else? I think it was one of our new words we learned.
Jack up.
Yeah,
Jack
just
up.
They jack up their car
Jack
and
up.
put a spare tire.
the jack.
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 Yes. So the jack, excellent. I want to clarify. I think there's some confusion.
Yeah.
Jack up, or to jack. If you say they jacked up, that is the action.
Yeah.
That is the verb, the action of doing it.
Jack
The
up.
jack is the mechanism, the machine to lift it up. Okay.
Now,
Okay. They're very similar, but one can be used as a verb, and one can be used as a noun. Okay.
Okay.
So that's important. The next one. What does the daughter learn in this story?
That her mother have many talents, many sexual talents.
Her mother have the talents.
Excellent. Her mother has talents that she didn't know about, doesn't she?
She doesn't know about that yet.
Yeah. So that's a nice thing. Okay. And the last question I have for this story. How do you think the story ended? If you had to add on to the story, what would you add? How did it finish up?
Kind of happy ending.
They cannot see the concert, but if say to the mom, you are my favorite person now.
That I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing.
No,
I'm laughing at Mauricio in the thing. That's terrible. Mauricio wrote everybody's
Everybody
going to die.
going to die. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Terrible. Wow.
Yeah, oh god.
Mauricio, are you mad tonight?
Maybe not yet drink the medicine, that's why.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to make sure that we come away from this with some skills that we've learned and some new vocabulary. So let's take a look at the Verbling chat. I think some of the most important things that we learned tonight, when we have verbs in the third person, what letter do they end with many times? In
With
the present?
S.
Yeah, with S. And we said verbs like
Felix.
Cooks, eats,
yeah, watches,
All the men.
watches.
runs. There's an S there many times. And that's a common error, to leave that S off. Because in the present tense, if I say I run, you run, he runs with
He
the
runs.
S. Yeah. So it's easy to forget that. That is a very good one. Also, we learned about the ending ED.
No, like T. Pronounce it like-
It sounds like
โบรู้ว่าใคร
T. Very good.
เบอร์
Excellent.
อย่าง
Very
หนึ่งห้า
good.
สี่
I
บ้า
was
บ่พอ
sounded.
Wonderful.
I want to know the difference between
เจ้าพ่อ
days and days.
The difference between what?
I have
Oh.
written it.
เนี่ยแล้ว sorry
Oh,
teacher
Okay, no problem. Okay, so bass like this, that can be used as an instrument,
Yeah, music instrument.
a musical instrument,
Not,
or a sound. You know, you have on music you have treble and you have bass. Bass are
Yes,
the low
yes.
sounds. Okay, this kind of
I mean,
bass.
pronounce.
Oh, they're pronounced the same. They're pronounced the same. And then this base is like, it could be a military base, for example, or the base or the foundation of a building or something like that.
I know the meaning, but I was asking about pronounce.
Oh, okay.
Pronunciation.
Okay, wonderful.
Base.
They're pronounced exactly the same.
Okay.
No, not a problem. Thank you. I'm looking at the... Excuse me, I'm typing something here. I'm looking at the Verbling chat, and I see that my friend Kareem is talking about vocabulary. In many of my past classes, I have a lot of classes, and building vocabulary is one of my main goals for my students. And so we can continue learning vocabulary, and it's a really good thing to learn it and then to continue reviewing it so that it stays fresh in your mind. Kareem, I would be happy to provide you with that vocabulary. Would you please just leave a message on my Verbling Facebook? I just put a link right there, and then that way I'll remember. So I'm so old I forget things, and so if you leave a message there, you can leave a message there, and then I'll remember, and I'll type up all the vocabulary and get it to you. Okay. And of course, anyone else that would like that, feel free. I continuously build on our vocabulary, and we try to keep going like that.
Thank you, teacher.
No, you've been great.
Thank you.
So we still have a few minutes left, and I want to conclude our class with the same question that I began with. We all started talking about talents. Now, we read this, and we can see that maybe we have talents that we don't think are talents, but they really are. For example, changing a tire was something that the mother could do in this story. It was her secret talent. So I want to review to that question again. I want you to think, what are some of your secret talents maybe that you have that you didn't realize you had before? Let's go one time around again to give everybody a chance to speak one more time. Why don't we start with you, Hassan?
I may have a careful observation. And I know what else. Secret talent.
Okay.
Secret, yeah. So
If
don't
I
tell
know it,
anybody
it
because secret.
Yes.
If you tell it,
No.
yeah, you don't want to tell your secret, or then we'll know it.
No, I won't be secret talent.
Okay. Thank you very much, Hesham. What do you want to tell us before we have to go?
Maybe I have anything secret talent. I don't know. By the way, you didn't tell us what's your talent.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My talent
Is.
Wow, I don't know.
Teaching.
I think maybe my talent. I really love to have conversation with people. It's so maybe being friendly, maybe being a friendly person. I don't know. Being a friendly person, I guess. I think that I'm a good communicator. I'm a soccer coach, and so I'm good and a basketball coach. So I'm good at communicating with people, and of course, I like to be a teacher. In my work, I'm a Spanish teacher, so I teach Spanish during the daytime, and then at night I teach
really?
English here.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Nice.
When class for Spanish?
In the morning. No, I don't do that online. I have a classroom. I'm a teacher in a school.
Oh, okay.
Question English. The P and the B. Wait, I'll write it. I have a problem with it.
P and B.
Pronounced.
How do you pronounce that?
Yeah. I can pronounce it, but I think not 100%.
Okay. The first one, this one, it's very soft. Sometimes you can't hardly even hear it. It all comes from your lips.
Okay.
Okay? And the second sound is more of a humming on your lip. B, b, b. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
No, not a problem.
Big problem for me.
No, it's just fine. I love to answer questions. I'm very happy when my students ask questions. That's so wonderful. Well, you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed class tonight. I appreciate you being here. I'd like to invite everybody to follow my classes. I'll be here, of course, every week. And there's a link to my
Facebook. Yeah.
To my Facebook page for Verbling, and you can also follow me on Twitter if you'd like. And I'm always happy to help people. And so please continue studying, and I hope to see you in future classes. Thank you very much for your participation. You're a great class.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.